football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Gets some blocks. Can he make it? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looking right, this one caught. Uses a stiff arm to break free. He's in the clear now. Look out, he's loose. Touchdown, Utah State. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins in the 22. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Utah State's offense back out on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Wide open downfield. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to 29.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now with the 1st down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
He's got it near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. Defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Looking to throw here. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
He breaks the catch. Can he get in? He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving...
It's a fumble short of the goal line. Touchdown, Aggies, as they put 6 more on the board. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Rainbow's offense back on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. And the single back takes the handoff.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He gets loose. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to 36.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. It's a solid kick. And they've regained the lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team gets it down. Not much gained on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags a quick throw. Gets some space around the 30. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They keep him guessing with a run. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Hawaii has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if they can keep the production up heading into the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, that's everything you want to see from an offense. Great execution. The line gave the quarterback time. Quarterback makes a great read, throws it to his guy, and the receiver drops it. Now he's going to have to shake that off and get ready to make that next play.
Looking deep to the right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Quarterback, pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Fires it to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Utah State offense out there. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. Now, it looked like they tried to get the ball to the edge, Kirk, but that play was just shut down before it could get going.
Yeah, that design is a sweep to get way out to the outside, but the defense flashes their speed there. Great instincts and speed to be able to bring that down for a nice loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Nice throw here by the quarterback. Goes with the touch pass, but, man, let's give credit to this defense. They are flying around, and he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Can they keep this drive going? It's fourth down and 6. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's got it with room to run. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep this.
The pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Here's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Looking to throw again. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. And that one's picked off. What a play. He's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Breaks an open space. As the first down is still going. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
28, Hawaii, 17.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down. They mix it up with a run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. But crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Defense is coming after him. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Catch made over the middle. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Hawaii.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. He breaks free. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The offense is clicking and the defense just searching for answers now. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally get him down, but it's a jump play through the air. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking to throw it from the red zone.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah State. This offense is still clicking.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And he knocks through the PAT.
Utah State, 35. Hawaii, 24.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Just time enough for one more play in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. He's looking deep down the middle. The pass is intercepted. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Aggies offense is back on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff. Powering through a tackle. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get.
Here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Here's the second down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it in the open. Offense recovers the fumble. He keeps going. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. The Rainbow Warriors starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to 30. First down and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
On third down, he drops to throw. Caught over the middle. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. short. What a fourth.